Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Living Between Paychecks. I'm your other host, Jack. Oz is behind the camera for once.
It's laundry day and I'm naked.
Yep. And today we're doing something a little bit different. It's something that could potentially be healthier depending on how you do it or not. So let's go ahead and get into this. All right. So what we have here is 5 bell peppers. Found these and they are rather large. See my fist next to it. We have 85% lean ground beef. You only need you only need 1 pound for this, so you can get higher quality. Some Spanish rice instead of white rice. Some minced garlic. Some Roma tomatoes.
Well, you brought the tomato in case they asked what a tomato was?
The recipe wanted 3, but only wanted 2. We got zucchini, onions, Monterey Jack cheese, and some olive oil and rotel for the rice. Alright, so we have a 1.5 cups of water over here trying to boil for the rice. Keep it on high because it's going to take forever.
I'm going to stand over here because I'm naked.
Yeah, sure. Add some oil for your hamburger and struggle to get the chub open because it's wrapped in rubber and not plastic. This took so long, the oil got too hot.
Everybody always wonders why it's so hard for me to get that stuff done. It's not just me. I'm not special. It's just everybody trying to get them out of that stupid packaging.
Right? So start up your hamburger. You don't want big chunks. You want it to break down a little bit.
This is the 80-something stuff, right?
Yeah.
So you use the lower stuff, you wouldn't have to use oil. Because generally, burger has enough oil coming out of it anyway.
Degrees? I don't know. I like using the higher quality meats, but it does cost significantly more. But if you only need a pound and you have a lot of budget, there you go. So you want to get your bell peppers, cut the tops off, take out the core, and remove some of the seeds. And for stuffing, of course, because you gotta need room in there.
Don't have to keep the lids, right? But we did anyway.
Yeah, lids are optional. Keep them, let them go. Depends on how broke you are.
Because if you throw them out, you make the Indian crack because you're wasting stuff.
All right, so the water's boiling. Let's go ahead and
rolling boil.
Yeah, jump in, add that rice, and follow up with the tomatoes.
All right, so that had peppers in it, right? It looks like there was green stuff when you put it in there.
It may have had some green chilies in it. I'm not entirely sure.
It doesn't have to either way, but if you like it spicier,
yeah, you can get some. You get spicy rotel, add cilantro, and just let it sit for 25 minutes. Come back over to your hamburger. You don't want it to burn. Notice I keep adjusting the temperature over there.
All right, so once it's boiling, then you let it sit for 25 minutes.
Oh yeah, you're right. I kind of jumped ahead on that.
If you let it boil for 25 minutes, you ain't gonna have
You want it to simmer for 25 minutes.
So once it gets to a boil, then turn it down to nothing and let it simmer for 25. And then this is, you can season the meat. You don't have to, though, right?
You don't have to.
What else you add?
I added paprika and chili powder. If you don't add anything, it's just going to be bland. So you might as well put what you can in there. I had to be limited because nobody can handle spices in this house except for me and Oz.
Yeah. Lady gets all mad. We told her it was some bell peppers, and she immediately got angry.
Horseshit.
All right. So we've got our Monterey Jack cheese that we need to shred.
All right. So we didn't get it in the bag, and that saved like 50 cents.
Yeah, getting the block was actually a lot better in the long run.
You get your grater, and then you fight off the Ninja Turtles because you got a shredder.
And don't get your fingertips or knuckles. Skip ahead, and cheese mound. Nice shredded cheese. Alright, so the hamburger should be about done by now.
It took like 15 minutes all total just to brown it.
Yep. Turn that off. And take it off and put it on a paper towel covered plate.
There's a plate under there, we swear.
Yeah, you might see it later. You never know.
Yeah, you can't just take it and dump it on the counter. I don't think anybody cares. So you don't have to clean it. But you're gonna put vegetables in here, so just like a cap full of
some more oil. All right, so you want to break down your onions first, so go ahead and add those. Let them cook for about 3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah, 2 to 4 minutes, and they'll start getting soft.
You kind of want that. You don't want crunchy onions.
I like it crunchy.
Yes, so go ahead and saute them. Next, you want to add your minced garlic and your zucchini. This recipe also called for a whole zucchini and onion. I only used like 1/3 or 1/4 of each.
Yeah, because it's a fucking zucchini. Like,
that's a lot of zucchini.
Like, I know vegetarians that go, like zucchini.
I've never ate zucchini before this, and I'm thoroughly happy with it. Add your tomatoes last. And just let it all saute together for another minute or two.
Or just till it's warm through.
Yeah, pretty much. Just look warm. You don't have any specific other goal.
Well, you're gonna bake it for 40 minutes after this too.
Yeah.
And then you add in.
Added some crushed red pepper secretly when people weren't looking.
And a little bit of salt for all the dads in the audience.
Yep. I never add salt to anything I make, but just this one time.
Yeah. Shout out to my dad that always just dumps salt on everything I cook.
Oh, my dad was the same way. Just add salt, salt, and more salt. All right, so go ahead and add in your hamburger once that is all warmed
whatever
up.
you do, don't pay attention to this paper towel because it's got all that grease up there that looks healthy. Because that's why that paper towel's there. Then, there you go.
Hey, it's a
There's
plate.
That paper towel's in there to make it healthy.
To absorb some of that grease that leached off.
And then the rice stuff you just put in there on top of it.
Yep, add the rice. Now the recipe calls for white rice, but I wanted to be different, so I used Spanish rice instead. I figured it'd be a lot better. And
Spanish rice. It's still white people rice. It's
still Zatarans. You are right. So go ahead and mix it up as best you can without overflowing and
now that looks good
spilling it
enough
everywhere.
to eat by itself.
It is. It is very good by itself, and you might
probably
see
do it
in
like a
minute.
tortilla or something.
Yep. Add some cheese.
Like a little bit. You didn't put all of the cheese in there, right?
No, just and you want maybe a cup and a half or a cup of cheese because you're gonna need some later on.
Like cover the top of it or
Yep.
something?
Cover the top. So go ahead and mix it in. You just want to melt the cheese here. You're done cooking for the most part.
The skillet's still on like medium, right?
Yeah, it's on medium low.
Okay.
Alright, so after the cheese is nice and melted,
that looks good.
it looks really good, and it tasted amazing. Some of it didn't even make it to the peppers.
Well, that way if you don't like bell peppers, man, yeah.
Yep, so just go ahead and start stuffing them. If you have a stuffing tool, use that instead, because
There's stuffing tools? That's for rich people, man. We got fucking spoons and little younger siblings. That's how we get stuff stuffed around.
yeah, true enough. I mean, if you can, don't use your hands.
No, use your hands.
Use your hands.
Now everybody stop. Now, watch this. Watch. I want y'all to watch this here.
Oh, it's coming. Oh, this one's really, really cavernous. You can fit a lot in there.
I want y'all to watch what happens right here. Like he's stuffing. Oh, oops.
Ow. Yeah, it got me.
See, I'm not the only one that burns the crap out of myself around here.
I think it happens to everybody, but does it happen twice in the same event?
Usually I'm smart enough. I think you take them and cap them with cheese, right?
Yeah, this is all what they look like in the end.
All right, you added like half a cup of water to the bottom of this thing. Right?
Yes, you don't see it on camera, but I did add some water to keep it from burning and to keep
in the
it
pan,
hydrated.
not
yes, water in the bottom of the pan.
And you're bad at puzzles. Cause
Yeah,
none of those are the right lids for.
Hey, they're there just to be there.
They're just lucky we didn't throw them out.
All right, so you want to take it, put it in the oven at 350 for 30 to 40 minutes. After that, this is what they will look like.
Exactly the same.
Exactly the same. The bell pepper looks no different.
You can see the water sloshing around down the bottom.
Yep, that extra water. Notice the melted cheese. Oh yes, these came out.
Yeah, you can season a little
super
more on top
awesome.
of you want. I wanted to hit mine with hot sauce, but
Yeah,
I
you
took
can
it right
add.
up. So what did that cost?
It cost maybe $8. You could
And it
do
fed
more.
everybody here. It's like your mom, your mother-in-law, your wife, your kid, and me, and you.
Yeah,
Oh.
everybody got one.
And that was pretty good.
And so there you have it, a potentially healthy dinner. You could add more cheese, subtract, add vegetables, add a different kind of meat. You can use turkey or whatever. Remember, you can catch us Tuesdays and Fridays on YouTube, Living Between Paychecks. Alternatively, we are on Patreon and Instagram and Facebook under some variety of Living Between Paychecks.